Good morning. I wanted to share an imaginative contemplation with you today for your time during Lent or at any time. I'm going to read it to you so you can close your eyes. I want you to use your senses. Be very aware of touch, taste, scent, vision, and hearing during this prayer. Let the chair on which you sit hold your weight, and imagine the scene. Tightly packed people, smell of sweat and the taste of salt. Mixed emotions in this crowd, anxiety. Briefly, you think, maybe I wore the wrong shoes today. The ground beneath my feet is so uneven. There's the crack of a whip. Languages varied. The heat of the sun overhead, the glare in your eyes. How did I get here? A figure moving slowly up the street. Man or beast? As he nears each group, the crowd's energy spikes. Politics, not your wheelhouse, but you've heard of this guy for a while now. Good things and confusing things. He stumbles, knees hit the ground, cloak caught in his feet, hands brace his weight, and he's crushed flat by what he bears. Some gasp, while others jeer. You feel the crowd around you. He's concentrating hard, carrying a cross. You hate this punishment that the hostile occupying forces have brought with them to your country. You've seen the results before. Then why am I here? You feel a headache coming on. The sun shining in your eyes. What is his crime? Why this spectacle? Why this shaming? There is a commotion. The crowd parts a distance from where you stand. A woman elbows forward. Ah, his mother? You can see her face from where you are. Like something has broken inside her. She reaches for his face like she has 100 times before. His hands, occupied, cannot reach for her. He leans in, drawing comfort from her eyes. Abruptly, he is shoved toward stumbling again, bent forward, staggering steps, losing his balance. Soldiers everywhere. You've never seen so many for such a procession. A heightened sense of urgency. They are pressured to get him to the hill. Nonverbal communication, lightning quick between them. He's not going to make it. A man standing beside the mother is pulled from his place in the crowd. He is manhandled, roughly pressed into service. No words are needed, as many of the soldiers do not know the language of those they oppress. Help him. Well, that is a sight. Untangling the burdened man. Wait, what's that in his hair? A wreath of thorns? Thorns jut out from all angles on his head, in his head. The wreath is fresh, the thorns fresh, or they could not have been woven. Thorns? He pauses, squinting. Blood seeping from his wounds, he wipes his face with a sleeve that has been used too many times before. The smear of blood and sweat relieves nothing. The bystander shoulders the cross for the wounded victim, the man of thorns, who winces as the shifting of the cross pulls at his encrusted back, crisscrossed with lash marks and wounds obvious through the cloak he wears. The man strains forward under his new burden. Concentration lines his face. How to stay upright? The crowd howls at the injustice of the aid given. Why should his load be lightened? This man, judged a criminal. The crowned man is bent nearly in half, shuffling even without his physical burden. It's as though he is burdened by something greater. Your gut is in knots. You've never seen anything like this in your life. You have so many questions, so many feelings. The bystander flashes a look at the guard. That's it. I've got nothing more to offer. I'm returning the cross. There is a jumble of figures. How many men does it take? As they struggle to loosen the cross from the bystander's shoulders and reposition it onto the man of thorns. He sags visibly, standing still as he puffs a number of shallow breaths in and out beneath the staggering burden. He musters a strength from reserves no one knows he has. The road he travels is about half a mile, and yet it feels like an endless uphill climb. He pushes forward, determined, step after step after step. You watch, almost mesmerized. And then, there he is, directly in front of you. In front of you. He raises his head, focuses for a split second, and looks into your eyes. You see encrusted, as well as fresh blood, spittle, and sweat. You see exhaustion. You see interest. You see interest in his eyes as he gazes at you, and something more. What does he see in looking at you? And then, with a shock, you realize you can help. You pull at the veil beneath your veil and you lay it gently across his brow and over his face. You press it softly to his eyes, over his lips, and around the base of his jaw and chin. And as you pull it away, his face is mercifully cleared and free for a moment of dust and grime. He looks at you once more, deeply, and then tears his eyes away from your face, taking a step away from the sanctuary you have offered him. He sets his face toward Golgotha. Keep your eyes closed at this point. Spend a little time with this experience. What do you see and feel? What do you know in your bones about this man, about this love. Jot down some of your thoughts or reflections when you're done with this quiet prayer, and allow God to reveal something unique to you, something God has never said before, and perhaps something you've never known before.